Okay, let's see if we are ready for this video. Oops. All right, let's see. We are ready for the video now.
How long are you going to be associated with the chimpanzee?
Until I die. What I still want to achieve is a critical mass of young people who will grow up with the values, understanding, yes, we need money to live, but it goes wrong when we live for money. Young people who will grow up to be the next leaders, the next politicians, the next CEOs of big corporations, the next teachers, the next parents, and understand that what Mahatma Gandhi said, this planet can provide the human need, but not human greed. And we have to think very carefully about how many children we have, because the planet simply cannot go on supporting more and more humans who are needing more and more of the natural world. And we depend on it. We depend on nature for clean water and clean air. And we go on destroying it at the expense of future generations, your great-great-grandchildren. It's you young people who enable me to carry on. It's the hope for the future, my greatest reason for hope. And, you know, everywhere I go, I find these young people wanting to tell Dr. Jane what they've been doing to make the world a better place. And you are making the world a better place every day. Together we can, together we will, and that's save the world. So we can all do that.
Save the world. Hi, we have just watched a little video about Miss Jane Maurice Goodall. Goodall, that's the name. She was a very interesting person because she is not a biologist, but she is a primatologist. Okay, this is the word. She's a primatologist. Is the one who studies apes. Let me see if I can move on a little bit. Let me see if I can move it. Okay, let's see what it says. Yeah, these are the primates. And she also studies anthropology. Okay, so anthropology is the scientific study of humanity concerned with human behavior. And let me see, I'm going to move my screen a little bit. I'm not going to be her, I'm going to be here. Okay, otherwise, I'm going to be there. All right, so I was here. Anthropology is the scientific study of humanity concerned with human behavior, human biology, cultures, and societies in both the present and the past. So social anthropology studies patterns of behavior, while cultural anthropology studies cultural meaning. Okay, so we're not going to go into that because in this unit is reviewed, Unit 5. It is occupations. What do you want to be? So I want to introduce you to different occupations besides the one we already know. So we got we're going to go and do later. I'm going to show you. So more importantly is that when she was asked, how long do you want to do your research? She says she wants to do it all her life. So she wanted to dedicate it. And Jane has dedicated her life for the study. So you see here, she is well known for her 60-year study of social and family interactions of wild chimpanzees. Since she first went to the Gombe National Park, okay, there it is in Tanzania. Okay, that's the country of Tanzania. Okay, it's very nice. I like this new Wikipedia because it's becoming much more interactive. Okay, so there she is. We know more about her life. A very interesting thing, children, is that she was a Baroness. So it means she had some royal blood. So she might have been the cousin of a queen or a king. So her family is a royal family. So it's formerly, it means she was, and she decided not to do it because, you know, when you are related to royal family, when you're a prince, you should have some different jobs than normal people. Okay, let's not do that. Let's gonna talk about so very interesting about Jane Goodall is that she has dedicated her life to study chimpanzees, animals behavior, human behavior, animal behavior, etc. It is something that you can do. She is not she is an anthropologist, and a primatologist. Okay, she is in her video, she shows a lot of concern, means she's very worried about the future of the children of your children. So she says your great grandchildren. It means the children of your children and the children of your children. So maybe we're talking about over 100 years from now. So from now and 100 years, what is going to happen to those children? Because we are destroying our nature, our environment. We do not have water. We do not protect the wildlife, etc. But I'm not going to worry you about that, okay? Maybe if you would like to study anthropology, or if you want to study other different sciences, because nowadays all the sciences are connected together, it will be great. Okay, so I'm going to go here and show you a list of jobs for the future, because there are many other jobs also that you can do, not only the ones in our book. In our book, we have computer programmer, we have astronaut, cartoonist, we got, let me take a look, and just doing two things at the same time. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go here. Oh, you have computer programmers. Let me take a look at my book very briefly. And so it is interesting, the 6 occupations that we have there, because the unit for today is what do you want to be when you grow up? And you have to pick up some of the occupations in the book. But I know jobs there are a lot of jobs, not only 6 you get in your book. A cartoonist is someone who draws comic strips. A meteorologist is someone who studies the weather. A computer programmer writes software programs. An astronaut flies a spaceship, but he does a lot of research outside of space. An architect designs buildings, and believe me, the Taipei 101 needed architects. All the buildings that you see around need architects. So you need to know a lot of programs and math, okay, because this is a very exact subject. But you also have different jobs like archaeologist. Archaeologist is the one who studies how people lived in the past. So it is interesting what you have learned. But today I'm going to show you different jobs. And we got a software developers. It is like a computer programmer. So they develop new programs. Let me see if I can move my screen a little bit. So without the developers, this tech area wouldn't be in full swing day. It means it wouldn't be possible. You see all those computer games, everything that it moves, all the new developments is thanks to these programmers. Okay. Another job that it is a specialist in user customer experience. Might sound very boring for you, but we need to explain people how to buy things. You know, we need to talk to the customer. The customer is the most important person, because if any product like computer game you don't buy the game because maybe it's not good, then you are a customer, you're showing that you are not happy with that product. Okay, but this is a study done. If you want to go into this link, take a look of it. And nowadays we're having a lot of e-commerce. E-commerce is everything that we buy online. For example, you have also these applications like Uber Eats and everything that is bringing food to your house by the internet. All these applications, they have been developed, okay, by someone. And someone, for example, if you ask how is Uber Eats, people will give you a qualification, will give you a score for that. Creators are, these professionals are already popular, And these creators are the one that they have the digital influencers. So it's what you follow. Sometimes you check how many followers you have in YouTube, how many people. But these influencers have a knowledge of certain products, and that's it. So a creator is a whiz. So means a wizard when it comes to social media, especially Instagram. The success of these professionals can be explained by the fact that people today want to connect more with real people, not brands. We're talking about brands. We're talking about Louis Vuitton, Adidas, Nike. Those are brands. People do not want only buy brands because brands, they only favor big companies. So we have many small businesses. So when you grow up, you will know about this and how important it is, the effect of social media. Then we got advisors to creators, online teacher. Hey guys, right now I am becoming an online teacher, and believe me, I love it. I think it's much more doable because nobody interrupts the teacher when the teacher talks, and then you can also review the lesson at home because maybe I speak too fast. So believe me, these are jobs for the future, okay? Then coaching. Coaching is someone who shares his experience with other people, and we all need a coaching. Believe me, we all need a coach. I have a coach. Before becoming a teacher, I have a trainer, and I have learned. So a coach is someone who shares. A coach is someone who shares his knowledge, what he knows, with other people. Then we got physical activity coaching, like the Zumba instructors or other. They said now that social media has more and more influence on body image. The demand on people who want to exercise daily will continue. So that is an image coach. I'm going to continue quickly because I only have 15 minutes. Then we got digital marketing professionals. So it is the ones who makes the website and is working online on his career is focusing on the internet. Big data analyst. So these are other jobs that you might find interesting, okay? Community manager, okay, that is also something. Environmental engineer, it is interesting. It has the main responsibility of this professional is to work with technology and the environment. The need to create new environmental management systems and solutions to help the planet is undeniable. So we need to help the planet. Like Jane Goodall said, if we do not help planet, we are going to be extinct. We don't want that, right? But then we have hospital engineer. Technology in hospitals has evolved and new machines are developed for new treatments, surgeries, and etc., etc. So these are jobs that you can take a look later on. You are very little right now, but I want to tell you new things. And I don't want you to show you a picture because maybe the picture will show you something that is not. So I'd rather show you a text where you can read, you can review at home, and it's also good for your listening skills because, believe me, children, our book is very basic, okay? I really like to follow books because I'm a teacher, but I also want you to know something new. Okay, I got 1 minute and a half to go before this video is interrupted because I don't pay to use this website. Then we have 3D architect and engineer. This is part of architecture, like we have seen in the book. So in the engineering sector, architecture and urbanism, it will be possible to project the spaces in 3D. So 3D is when you see a picture and the building come out. These kind of things, right? And that's why the professional should specialize in this area to provide a more realistic experience to their customers. So you can become an engineer, but also you should develop. If you develop this, if you let see the client, that is more amazing. Then we got image consultant, innovation manager, genetist, okay, talent managers is what you see those Make Me American Got Talent, all these kind of people who are in the entertainment business. Inside sales representative, e-commerce specialist, mental health professional. It doesn't sound fun. I'm sorry for you.